I'm going to read a middle section of one of my stories in Resilience Anthology. It's basically about a bunch of rebel shapeshifters. And here's like a semi-erotic way to infiltrate the administration. It's Marla's first observational night, and Liliana has booked herself an in-house appointment with a low-stakes military officer. She begins decorating the brothel room with pine trees that line the entire space, then carefully focuses the moon's soft lighting onto the corner furthest from the door. Later, Liliana delegates Marla to fix the bed with fresh earth-colored sheets, lubricant, condoms, and dental dams. Marla pulls the sheets and blankets over the mattress, then tucks the sex supplies under the pillow. Liliana focuses her attention into shifting. She kneels on all fours, her spine softly cracking and elongating. Her hands crunch inward into paws, and most of her skin begins sprouting thousands of silky hairs. Her face elongates into a muzzle, her eyes brightening to gold. She paces around the room a few times to fill out her new form. The officer punctually knocks on the door. Liliana quickly stashes Marla in the darkest part of the room with a silencing mask, then pulls a lever that opens the door. The officer walks in with unsteady legs, his eyes narrowing to make sense of the dark room. He's 6 feet tall, wearing an iron black button-up shirt, deep blue jeans, and new sneakers. He closes the door behind him with a sweaty palm, his hands shaking. Hello? Liliana unleashes a low growl, strutting slowly into the light. Her long fur glistens and her honey eyes shine seductively. The officer mouses his way closer to the werewolf. She wags her tail softly against his leg, inviting his touch. He leans down and pets Liliana's coat that feels as soft as feathers. His other hand rubs down her fur to under her belly, to which she responds by submitting to his touch. He straddles her long, hairy body and runs his hands up and down her underside. He grows erect at the sensational pleasure he's experiencing. Do you like my soft? Liliana whispers into his ear. Yes, I fucking love it. He kisses up her throat. Do you want to feel my wet? She places her paw gently against his throat. Yes, please let me fuck you. He begs as his flailing hands attempt to unbutton his jeans. He falls into his hip as the pants tangle around his ankles. Undeterred, he continues to fumble over his clothing until all but his socks remain on his body. First, let us move to the bed. She flips over onto all fours and pounces on top of the bed. He joins her on the firm mattress. Second, slip-on protection. He reaches for the condom, and he rips it open and slides it on. Third, look me in the gold. He peers into her hypnotic eyes, losing sense of all reality. She holds her gaze intensely, growling with hunger. Now, tell me what you should not. What is this newest weapon you've received? Sometime last week, he hazily answers. We all got this retinal upgrade. Yeah, some kind of new scanner tech that lets them see them trappers when they got them disguises on. Liliana lowers herself onto his erection, feeling him shudder in pleasure. She coyly digs her toxin-drenched claws into his chest, baring her teeth. Elaborate, she demands. I don't know what to say. We've been hunting them and trying to find the head bitch in charge, but all we told is to shoot first and don't ask no questions. Liliana's gaze darts towards Marla's direction. Run, Marla, she roars. Marla jumps out of the corner and dashes to the door. As she reaches for the lever, bullets pierce through the metal and graze her right arm. Liliana rips the officer's throat out and lunges towards Marla, blood dripping down her jaw. She launches Marla onto her back and leaps out the window, landing gracefully on the roof of the next building. A huge bang echoes throughout the night as the military rushes into the room, and by the time the soldiers look out the window, the shifters are long gone. Okay, I'm gonna read a few poems. This is from my forthcoming poetry book called Feel Your Love. It's really about a journey through healing, starting with like trauma and then learning how to love, learning how to heal, and then the last part of the book is imagining like your future after you've healed. So I'm gonna read a poem called My Favorite Kind of Lesbian Sex. You want dirty, hot whispers, thongs and fishnets, wet pussies and trembling thighs. I want lipstick-stained pillowcases, moaning louder than birth, orgasms Aphrodite couldn't trademark. We want mermaid seafoam hard and far, awash our bodies in sea salt, tasting ocean between each other's breasts. Fucking each other the way girls with dicks have been warned not to. I love you in the erotic embodiment of all your fantasies. Come to bed, babe. Be the high tide pulling in, soaking my parched beach sand. How to move on. Every time you want to call them, count backwards from 37, then add to the letter you won't mail. Keep a bowl made of Apache tear next to your bed for those midnight possessions of grief to spill into. Though they've already crawled underneath under people, it doesn't mean you need someone crawling into you. You'll want to be Gwen Stefani cool, but it's okay to be me, myself, and I. Learn to lick your wrists, your ankles, your belly, your breasts like you used to lick them. For every wish to cease breath, call a friend to braid fresh lavender into your hair. Paint your nails a color you enjoy chipping off. Go to a karaoke bar and sing until you're someone else. Turn off your psychic, stop reading your horoscope, and fly unknowing for a while. Escape to a waterfall, slice your own hair off, and throw it to the nymphs. Bathe in new beginnings. Remember, your love is a jar of honey, shut tight for genuine eros and kindred.
The deep
Okay, and I have two poems. One is titled Zaylani, which is the name of my future child. Zaylani, your first skin, sticky placenta and blood, I hold you against me, cherishing 9 months of magic and miracle that stirred within my hopeful womb. My boobs swelled with agave for your suckling hunger, our bonding instincts that we know and need another. Your fingers grasping the secrets off my tongue and my arms holding your spine and future. My first true love, my baby feels like a caressing of my spirit who carries legacies of lavender, brown skin, and mysticism. Your first scream is one that opens your wings wide, a phoenix emerging from all our family's ashes, making peace, becoming salvation, my sweet healing child of grace. Thank you.